question here, especially when at the media, let we tell people them, let people understand. Say, when we talk about protecting the place here, now it will be all interest within our future. This for the past 2 years at the talker, but this now not to minister one thing for the talk. This now trouble for the talk. Now we mosque them. Now trouble for the talk. Now we church them. Now we host them. Now we school them. Now we community them. Because they sell it down. They say one stick not in a forest. That is not right. Now forest, because by law, parliament, when I make law in this country, don't gazette and say, now forest. Whether you cut stick or you not cut stick or, as long as parliament don't say now forest, now forest. Now that makes some of them places where we don't begin to cut stick. We don't begin for reclaim for do reforestation. And this Western area peninsula, they don't cut Bokuti. Even Mambo, I've only a few weeks ago, Usaida was appalling. People don't clear all the place. Then they burn charcoal. The next thing when you go waiting, they will say that the bulldozer they come for coming, they cut the land. We as people that waiting at future, now we for push back on them in the day. Government, yes, they do in parts, but mainly they ask, say, Leone, within a Western area. This now we all fit because when what's not the now we all get for feeler. So this project here, one thing what we do recently, now that we just say that we analyze, that we see the amount of deforestation when they happen across the country. Right, so we look at certain area the way we think say for being protected areas. You know, you get Atamba Kilimi waiting up at the north, Loma Mountains within Koinadugu, Falaba, Gola Rainforest, TY, and Western area peninsula. The reason why we put the students here, so we'll get all this up. We nobody know who argue what. Why? Western area society where you pass, you go see it look like forest things. When you go behind, they don't cut out. But when you do satellite imagery, you see all things. First, you know they for life value. And that kind of problem, yeah, you know they hide that. You therefore know the gravity of the problem for able for addresser. It's not a thing where you hide under it. As you know, recently, we get not so recently, as of now, we still get problem at Sakugama, we put in the approach. People don't want to go say and go inside the sanctuary, inside the Babu Dende. So imagine that. All man at this feature no say Babu Dende and Sakugama. All man no say them one and them Babu Dende, them go loose. Now calamity for people that around within that place. Oh, people they still encroach. Then they cut the, then they brush, then they go build fence. Now, you dey team up say inside some people don't brush. You dey see inside the Babu Dende. And we know how dangerous them thing they. But people they do that. So now we say, now we get a clear picture, and based on that, we take action. Western area, because na in we dey see every day. It not mean say that no more get problem. But now one way, in any way we dey see, so we get a small history from where they've been caught part of them. You know, Western Area Peninsula National Park, they've been guilty Gloucester. One thing we easy for see. From 2012, when they cut up, they pull Gloucester side. It's easy for see waiting at the effect of that day. You see how if you come out regions, you go grafting. You look on your left. You see how that don't brush, don't cut, people then they build all kind of things that day. You look on the right, you see forest. That's now one part of the story. If we talk to we family where they eastern, but who will tell you say then they get water problem? Why? Because the facility that we go and get for processed water, we've been cut them off at that 2012. So when they don't wash that part, the people that they get issue now with water now instead. The only part we don't left now, that the one way people be in the market for West 2012, when are the only side that now for water, the only green space also all gets at the city. If then they go the same way water now they again like he said, now so the entire piece of would suffer. Last year, we don't begin for do some demolition there, but clearly not enough. So on the legal side, we work with the Attorney General for make the law bet all man way they involve for make that for facilitate that encroachment. Why? Because now the host number in the book, that means that the possible by last will be the host in the suffer. But in the one way road rush, the man, they always sign a Ministry of Lands. That's okay, we don't see that park. If they're all together, then all man go to feed for engage in that activity because cost for it costs not the Nasalo. People just do what they people do. And again, this now about we all welfare now. Because if water not in a feet on, not problem for we all. So this now the park. Then and you can see the green now waiting there right now. The red now waiting with all us just in the past year. At the rate where they go in 5 to 10 years, all that green they now red. And you can see say the red not to just the edge though. Inside the park, put in the cut. Inside the park, people then they go cut stick. Inside the park, people then they go burn charcoal. Since 2012, we then designate that park the 34% so go. And the problem not to, the fact that 34% don't go is a problem in itself. The bigger problem is that the pace at which the deforestation they happen. When people then say government's not ready for begin the demolish post there, it look like say at that time they want pigs in say, let we step up. But government also they look at legal action, as I say, for everybody where they around that chain. From you where they brush, for you the aid man, even if you dey na government institution, when on all the connive, the law will still go after you. Because waiting people then they do, they affect we all. We all where they free talk. Loma na other park where they Falaba, Kwanadu area. Instead, again, we want for just assess all we pack them. Why? Now we know these two states. The one way they do well, now we continue for doing things that they, and we expand the protection. But the one that we do poorly, let we address them. So then back here, outside the remote. In fact, they ask for goodie. So this kind of satellite imagery, they able for make we know the true nature of the park. See that office, first they can say, oh, it's all right, so that park they do work, No, I want to see if the work one and say what they do, the effect for protect the park it actually they happen. When I also even Loma, when I was area, when I see a lot of encroachments, they happen. 840 hectares, 9 we don't lost the between last year and this year. Now big land that 840 hectares. And they passed for Kutong of village in this country. And this part of them, the nature nourishes and the protects our road. We try for not only address the underlying factors where they cause the deforestation, but we also work with community them or provide livelihoods to them communities there, and in exchange, make them protect the forest. The thing about it is that we'll go talk to the chief there, the paramount chief there, this January. We go around the country, invite all 190 paramount chief there. They all want for protect their forest there. All they want now support. And one thing we will tell them is that not them for own this process. Why? The chieftaincy is a very powerful institution in the country. And with paramount chief there, not only have a lifetime position. If they put hand on that and then they own the process, it's more likely to succeed. Because minister they can, minister they go, government they can, government they go. But the paramount chief they don't say, then we bush here, then we wetlands here, then we mangrove here, we the protector. Any government that we can just be for 2 the line with the paramount chief there. Altama Kilimi, where they up north. Instead, now other part. Almost 1,500 hectares. Now we don't lose that. That's a massive amount. If we continue at that rate, in again another 10 years, 15 years, we don't lose a lot. And the way they feel the most that the communities there where they around that back there. Because even the temperature. Preach on yourself all day. Even on the hottest day inside Preacher, if you walk and go inside the park, the temperature was very full. If you go up Takukama, the hottest day inside Preacher, you sit on the breeze, they blow you, and you feel much cooler. And we got all with it there. The extreme heat. It can be a major problem for the country. And you waiting near that bush, they feel like the most. When it is small, they go down the village. By law, they did. Like 500, I don't know, in 500 feet or 500 meters before you reach the bush. Personally, they got stick. You see maybe thick forest. When next they come, when they feel cold. Now, because the people that they burn charcoal, cut stick for burn charcoal, a lot of them place them there. The heat, possibly they don't net safe. And they feel it is sweat. See where I don't say women is small will not be there, not to swim the day. When it can, all man they wear na jersey with the collar. All man they wear jersey, you they don't we take cover clothes for you able for stay because the place cool. So next year, climate change, it happened because of things that we other countries that we don't do. So we feel the effects. But enough in real interest, we not for make and worse from this. Yes, climate change get for day, but let me take action then for protect we self. We know they do it for other people. We do it for we self. Climate change will make the place one. But if we maintain with forest and we maintain with tick there, the rate at which the temperature will rise now we community there, it will minimize. But if we cut all the tick there, then we just pile on the heat. And people will suffer across the country. So the first one that we are show, now the one that we they under NPA, we now the National Protection Area Authority. We they see the amount of deforestation with the happen at their president. I want to go to Gola National, go again Forest National Park. Now this one here, I don't know how many of you read this news last month. The World Heritage Center designates Gola TY as Salome with first World Heritage Site ever. It means the world value Gola and TY. It means the world value the wildlife, the biodiversity with the Gola and TY. And then place them for the most part. Now, arrangements there between government and the community for protect them. So, Gola, for example, government will get a partner with a conservation society, Salon, and then the Royal Society for the Protection of Birds, and then come together to form the company where they protect Gola. This board won't assist so. They're going to pick at that is. People then foresee a very difficult thing. And they can't hear people they fly from other countries for cancer now your country. So imagine board we know they now salon no more in the okay, when people then will come for cancer and we cut all the things there. But luckily, I mean, in Gola, because of the partnership where we don't set up and the fact that they work with the communities, you will see, yes, small deforestation lady, but imagine 16 hectares for the year. Mind you, Gola, and I think Gola big pass Altama Kilini. Altama Kilini, 1,500 hectares now lost there. Gola, now 16 hectares. And they show say protection of we forest there, now see way we can able for do when we work with we communities there. Pt1 Island, now another protected area within the Moi River. Let me see how much deforestation they don't happen there. 0. 0. Now, I know they say challenge is not there, you know, for protect, it's not easy because pressures that they come from all sides. But one thing where I want this to highlight is the difference between the protected area there, where they under NPA, and the one there where now they under NPA. It is show clearly. So the protected area there where they under NPA, massive deforestation they happen there every year. The one that we know they under NPA, with the CC, the protection is much more effective. So clearly government therefore take action here. And we therefore look at what the other one that they do, where NPA now they do, because we can't continue along this path. And the data is clear as day. This one I don't need to explain to myself. You see whose side gets protection, whose side not gets protection. Next. And the reason why we want for showing all this information, again, this is not something who they hide. Where problem there you hide and the problem they get worse. Where problem then anything day, let we put it out there, let we all work together for see how we can address the problem. Luckily, we don't show side them where protection they work, where you get an arrangement with the community then. And now we can foresee and work for see how we can replicate that in the other communities.
All right. So we will try to send this presentation to journalists them as well. We will need some of them data points there for tell a very, very thorough and comprehensive story. It's now time for questions as usual. And the good thing is we get almost everybody in the environment sector really they here in the room with a big part. So we'll take 2 rounds of questions as usual. So just raise your hand and please, as usual, we know the rules already. Go straight to the point, name, and you media house as well. So we get micro now. We go 1, we go 2, we go 3, we go 4, then we go 5. So let's start. 1, yes. So please, let's keep your questions and brief as well, so we're going to take notes as well.
Yeah, my name is Mahmoud Sila from the Nature newspaper. My question goes to the Minister of Environment. Mr. Minister, I hope some of the data you are showing and you clearly pointed out where MPAA is in charge, massive deforestation is taking place. The other areas that where MPAA is not in charge, are you telling the people of Sierra Leone MPAA is inefficient in terms of protecting the protected area?
Okay, let's go to number two. Number two, down there. Down there.
Good afternoon. My name is Mohamed Bangura. This question goes to the country director in the United Nations. According to the president, during the state opening of parliament, he says, for the first time, World Food Program buys 30% of the rice from our farmers. Can you please confirm this statement?
Okay, that's for you. Yes, so number three. Okay.
Good afternoon. Tara Abubakar, Concord Times newspaper. My question is, Mr. Abdullah, can you give a cumulative data for the amount of forest lost nationwide and in Freetown specifically? Secondly, perhaps most importantly, if you like, the land grabbing, the massive deforestation. The question I want to ask is, who is giving building permits to those people that are, putting up structures in those areas? And I believe the minister, where is the position, in which position does the Minister of Land stand in all of this? Thank you.
All right, 98. Give it to, yeah, and then Daybreak.
Good afternoon. Mina Jafferman Davis from Radio Democracy. Minister, from your statement, everybody in the room will sense your passion, but again, not a passion to solve problem. And we don't the outside sector players then we don't be affected by massive deforestation and encroachment, don't they cry for action. We get even people away who go put time limits say for over 30 years where they don't sit down and alone, they never get action. And of instance, we see body way not to ministry, they take action and street where everybody they see for pull shop and do. What they stop this ministry for begin take action for one, slum, two, protected areas, and also other parts where mining and other things that they happen.
All right. Thank you very much, Daybreak. Yeah. So let's have Daybreak now. Yeah.
John Kelly Mara, I report for Daybreak newspaper and also the editor of Financial Standard newspaper. Mr. Minister, given the increased rates of deforestation in Sierra Leone, what immediate policy, measure, and community-driven initiative do you believe can be implemented to balance economic development with environmental conservation? Thank you.
Thank you very much. So let me just take answers for this question, and then we can do another quick round. But let me just start with you, Yvonne, since you have only one question in that round. So what's your response to that?
Yeah, thank you very much for that question. I can confirm that the president is correct. I believe the percentage is slightly higher than that, and we will buy as much rice and pulses as we can in the next harvest season. Thank you.
And quickly, Yvonne, still on the subject of food, all of these environmental challenges that we are facing, especially with degradation of our forests, how does it affect food yields that we are growing in the country as well, from what you are doing?
Yeah, so we very much support inland valley swamp production, which is an environmentally friendly way and allows also for multiple harvests per year because the water is always there. So that's actually the best way forward for the country for increasing the production.
All right, thank you very much. Mr. Minister, you get some questions quickly, so we will get another round as well.
Okay, so I'll be quick. Are you telling the nation NPA is not able to protect? I'm saying look at the data. Data not a lie. Now we not just can here or can tell on our story. We come with data where they compare USAI NPA they protect versus USAI NPA not they protect. Now the data we can show. The total forest loss, we get some sided. So for example, we get a slide where they show for Western area peninsula because we don't do that for a bit of time. I think it shows that like almost a third of them don't go. Not necessarily get for the other one there. But as it is right now, this is a thing where we treat with urgency. Now that may could be launched in Protect Sierra Leone for one, get all the stakeholders where they on the ground, but also we partners them for support their community for the protection. Who is giving the permits? Not the Ministry of the Environment. I think that's maybe we need to get another press conference because that is outside of your remit. Waiting to stop the ministry for taking action. The ministry don't take action. As I've mentioned, the ministry gets local agencies there where they under. As I mentioned earlier, EPA and the military, as we did talk for the past weeks, they never bond dredge them because people that they mine, we give at them. Last year, we do some demolition. Comfort with this year, we do demolition around Takugama. But we want to take that action then further, right? Because demolition, by the time you go demolish somebody, it was already destroyed the forest. So now the forest, the caustic self one, now we want to stop. And the focus now will make that very expensive and very costly for the one the way they go wash. Where they understand, say the law will bet them and that's one. Then they go therefore they do that. I think I don't cover within, when they think of the immediate measures.
I think I get some questions online as well. Let me just read them quick.